Hi everybody, I'm Tim Donnelly here at the Extreme Ice Center in Indian Trail, North Carolina, suburban Charlotte, North Carolina. It's the final day of the New York Hockey Development Camp that's been going on all week long here at the Extreme Ice Center. The camp staged by the Charlotte Rush and Director Ryan Crothers. The entire Rush coaching staff is here. Trevor Jewell, Troy Schwab, a number of other coaches. We have one of them right here, so we want to talk to him. This is Vincent Pietrangelo, and he is the new head coach of Arcadia University in suburban Philadelphia. Vincent, so glad to have you here in Charlotte, and just talk about what kind of week it's been for you teaching these young kids.
Yeah, thanks, Tim. It's been a great week so far. We've been doing a lot of great stuff. You know, the kids are enjoying it. We've been really focused on a lot of skill and development, and we're here to make the kids better, and I believe we've done a 100% job at that.
That's great. Well, I know the kids are having a great time, and one of the things that Ryan Crothers was very excited about is that this camp was going to feature the latest coaching methods, all the latest research, all the latest technology. We have off-ice videos, everything. And, you know, the game is constantly changing, isn't it, Vincent? So you really have to be up on all the latest stuff, don't you?
You do. I mean, it is ever changing. I mean, there's stuff here that I'm still learning too, that I'm going to take with my team, that we're incorporating with the younger guys as well. So always getting better, always learning. You know, that's what the name of the game is.
Vincent has had a great connection with the Charlotte Rush these last several years. He was an assistant coach up at the State University of New York in Canton, which is upstate New York, and you've had several players that played for you when you were an assistant coach there. Tell us about those former Rush players.
Yeah, you know, I obviously love all the Rush guys. They do it right here. You know, the guys that we have, and an integral part of turning Canton around when I was there. You know, in our first recruiting class, we had Connor Tuttle and Bailey Conklin. I know that Connor has been a staple on the back end since day one. Connor Tuttle has been, Bailey Conklin has been great up front, comes and brings it every game. This last year, I brought in Brendan McCormick and as well as Matthew Hedlund. Both of those guys have been, you know, electric for them. McCormick will be an assistant captain for them next year. So
great.
I can't speak enough about those guys and what they're doing down here.
Well, again, we're certainly biased, but the culture here in Charlotte, the coaching here, we think is outstanding, and the evidence is there. Many guys going up to play college, not only at D3, we have a couple now also up in D1. So we're very excited about what has taken place here. I'm chatting with Vincent Pietrangelo. He's one of the coaches here at the New York Hockey Development Camp that's been going on all this week. And he's the new head hockey coach of Arcadia University. Vincent, let's talk about that. You just got hired in October. Brand new school with hockey, of course, the first year of hockey there, coming up not this season, but the following season. Well, you must be excited. You're going to be coaching a D3 team in a hockey hotbed of Philadelphia. Just talk about the genesis of how you got that job.
Yeah, you know, I've been wanting to be a head coach for a while now. You know, I think I've, you know, paid my dues with where I've been. I thought I did a really good job at SUNY Canton, and before that, learning a lot at Ferris State University. You know, building a team from scratch isn't easy. There's a lot of work that goes into it. You know, I prepared a very big plan that I'm executing now. And I couldn't be more happier to have it and build something that's my own from the ground up.
We want to talk about that too, because a couple of Charlotte Rush players are already committed to play for Vincent at Arcadia University, and one of the guys at the top of the list that we just have so much respect for here in Charlotte is London Strickler. He's going to play one more year here with the Rush, and then he'll be heading to Arcadia. And Vincent, I tell you what, you are getting a quality guy in London Strickler. He's very well respected here. He works his tail off. I think he'll be your hardest working player. He's great on the ice, but he's also a tremendous person off the ice. I know that he was one of your top recruits, and you're going to get a good one.
Yeah, you know, I'm extremely happy to get London. You know, obviously when I took over the job, the first place I wanted to recruit guys from were here. You know, being on the phone with Trevor and Ryan a lot. You know, I'm asking about everybody. I'm going and watching. Obviously, it's very rare to see a player that's already played 4 years of juniors and will be coming back for a fifth year, let alone doing it in the same spot. Everybody that I've talked to, previous players, teammates, coaches, everyone can't say enough about London after meeting them. You know, I see exactly what they're saying. I expect him to contribute right away, be a leader, really help establish that culture that the Rush have here into my program at Arcadia.
And you got a few other Charlotte Rush players heading your way as well, right?
Yeah. I have Hunter Price as well.
Good guy.
You know, Hunter is relatively local for us. He lives in New Jersey. He lives about an hour away. I'm extremely happy to have him as well. He can play forward, he can play defense, he can get aggressive and really bang bodies around. So we're really happy to have him as well. Hopefully I have a few more too.
That's great. Well, again, Vincent Pietrangelo, the brand new head coach of Arcadia University in suburban Philadelphia. It's Glenside. You can look that up, and he's had a great relationship with the Charlotte Rush as an assistant coach at SUNY Canton, but also now as the head coach. And anyway, a couple of last comments, Vincent. Just talk about specifically what you've been working on with the young kids here this week at the New York Hockey Development Camp.
Well, my main expertise this week has been a lot of passing. So I've been doing different passing drills. We've been doing a lot of, just the proper technique of getting a pass off, both on your forehand, on your backhand, both catching and receiving. As throughout the week, all the different age groups have been grasping it. Now we've moved to, saucer passes, catching in bad angles. So that's really been my whole thing is passing. Passing is crucial at any level. And the kids got to get that down first so that they can take the next steps and build from there.
Okay, great. I'm sure the guys have had a lot of fun and learned a lot from you this week. Well, again, Vincent is from upstate Michigan near Traverse City. Hope I get this right. Finlandia University for a couple years, and then finished off at Ferris State, which is a very respected program. That had to be a lot of fun for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was very fortunate to get the opportunity to be a volunteer assistant coach at Ferris State during the 2015-2016 year. Tremendous staff there with Coach Bob Daniels and Drew Famulak and Mark Coffin. I call those guys every day. Those are the true guys that I learned from. It was a great year there. We ended up winning the WCHA championship and then advancing to the national tournament. You couldn't ask for a better season. I really enjoyed my time there.
That's great. Well, now you know a lot about Vincent Pietrangelo, who is the new head coach of Arcadia University in suburban Philadelphia, helping out at the camp this week here in Charlotte. And Vincent, it was great to meet you and talk about, I almost feel like you're part of the Rush family already because you've been involved for so long, and I got a good feeling there's going to be a lot of future Rush players heading your way in the future. Excited for you about the new program, and I know you'll hopefully be watching a little bit the broadcast this year, so you can see potentially some future Arcadia players. And thanks so much for spending a few moments with us, and wish you nothing but the best personally and professionally in the future.
Awesome. Thank you, Tim.
All right. Vincent Pietrangelo, who is the new head coach of the Arcadia University hockey team. They'll be starting up in 2021 and 22, helping out here at our Charlotte Rush New York Development Hockey Camp here in Charlotte. Well, we're going to have a lot more sights and sounds, a lot more video interviews, so head to our Charlotte Rush Facebook and Twitter pages, also our Rush YouTube channel, and all the happenings of this camp will be there. Well, that'll do it for now. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.